Hey everyone, welcome to another episode, of That's All Funny, where we laugh at things, like the world, because the world's crazy, isn't it? It's pretty crazy, huh? That world we're living in. I'm just here chilling, being a little depressed worm. I just got a haircut, so you'll probably see me with a haircut. I just shaved because I have a job interview, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it goes well. If not, could always buy a gun, a couple of bullets, with money I have saved up. But nah, I'm sure it'll go well. I'm pretty good with interviews, and I'm very charming, and with words and stuff, and yeah. But let's look at news, I guess, right? I guess we can just look at news right now. Let me see here. North Korea's Kim, whatever his name is, the one with the square head, vows to hold hands with Putin for strategic cooperation, and he vows to hold hands with him. Which, I mean, maybe that was a mess up in the what is it, translation? Lost in translation. But if he's gonna hold hands with Putin, that's pretty gay. I don't know. It sounds funny. And then if you look at him, he's got this real square head. It's pretty hilarious too. But whatever. I mean, he's the leader of a whole fucking country that they have their own internet and shit. So what do I know, right? I know Dennis Rodman's real cool with him, so maybe he can get Dennis Rodman over there, right? What else is going on? A mass slated in solidarity with LGBTQ Catholics canceled after protests. So apparently there was a mass that was going to be for the LGBTQ, where they pray for them or like welcome them into the church. And everyone's like against it, that's like at the church, and saying that, the church cannot support behavior that goes against God's law. And I mean, I don't know, if you're going with the Bible's real fucked up. There's a lot of weird shit in there, right? I'm sure there's gay sex in there or something. I know there's a lot of like fucking women should be know their place type bullshit. But I don't know. I don't think the Bible's not a good guide for like a standard, like I don't know. Yeah, you got the 10 commandments, but when you go into marriage is a man and a woman, yeah, it's cool if you're married like two men and two women, they love each other. But when we're getting into the nitty gritty of the whole LGBTQ and all these genders and puppies and people who pretend to be minors, like they're they're acting like children, and they're messing with children. I don't know. It's a lot. Like it boils down to the person or the people, and it's just all sounds too I don't know, too wacky for me to endorse. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've had gay uncles. They were cool. They didn't like want everyone to know they had butt sex all the time or whatever. Like, so why is everyone so suddenly wanting everyone to know their sexual, prowess and everything? I don't want people to know my kinks. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a straight man. I don't want people to know, oh yeah, this is my kink, that's my kink. Like, I don't wear it on my shirt or on my hat, and I don't fucking have a foot on a flag and hang it outside the front door so everyone knows I fucking am into women's feet, you know? like yeah, just loud and proud about it. Um, fucking drink some Sprite out of a high heel if I could, out of a white woman's high heel shoe after she's worn it all day, and I could hear her walking down the hall. When heels like clack on the floor. That's pretty sexy. And then just drink like a Sprite out of it, like a soda, all bubbly, where it just burns my throat. But yeah, I don't let people know all that. So like, why does everyone else like pressuring everyone? You know what I mean? Like, and then but to each his own. If you want to take your kid to a drag breakfast or a fucking homo parade or whatever they're called, like, go ahead, but like the way they're acting, especially like when they're in gimp outfits with the dog chains and like the nipple clamps and fucking ass chaps and shit. I don't know if that's something you should show to your kids. Like, I wouldn't. I'd be like very embarrassed. Like, I know. I don't know. It's just embarrassing. Like, I think it is. I don't know, but whatever. What do I know? I'm just a crazy man trying to get better, but you know what I mean. Let's see here. There's an outbreak in Peru of dengue, which has had over 130K cases with 200 people dead. And apparently, dengue, if I'm pronouncing it right, is like a mosquito-borne tropical disease, and it's like all over fucking Peru, which sucks because, yeah, mosquitoes are fucking bullshit. They're everywhere. I guess they're evolving. They're getting like bigger and shit. You gotta like hit them with 2 swats now to kill them. So that's like, before, I'm back in my day, you could just swat a mosquito or gently flick it in the air and it would, perish. But now these mosquitoes are getting stronger. Fucking, it's probably Bill Gates with his mosquito factories and shit, harbingering them or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, no, I don't know. Bill Gates likes to probably do that shit. More news. Amanda Nunes announces her retirement, and I guess she's like a fighter that was a champion, and I guess she's like a really good fighter. But she's a woman, and I don't think she can retire until she fights a transgender man and see who's better. That's the ultimate test, I think, because all she's fought is women and not men who claim to be women. So, you're retiring without having been challenged by a new opponent. Like on Street Fighter, a new challenger has approached. But whatever. I mean, she could do what she wants, right? I'm looking at her. She's not bad looking, but I don't know. I've seen better female fighters, I guess. But whatever. To each his own, right? Speaking of women, though, lastly, we're gonna talk about this Texas woman working at a Home Depot has gone viral because I don't know. She was saying like, someone was saying like, oh, you could do OnlyFans, but it's good that you have like a regular minimum wage job. And I mean, the picture, of course, she's wearing glasses. Girls love fucking wearing glasses all the time now. I don't even know if they're legit. Like, they just wear glasses now as like a excuse to like look nerdy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like Clark, like when Superman would hide his identity. You know what I mean? She's hiding her horror identity. She's probably a horror and she's hiding it, but nasty horror. But yeah, I mean, she's pretty, And I knew, like I said, I worked at Home Depot for 7 years. I knew a couple of hot chicks that I'm like, dang, I wish they had OnlyFans. Especially that one girl I said in the paint department that I found, or my buddy found her Instagram. She was fucking hot as fuck, and then she ends up dying like 2 weeks later after I find her Instagram in a car crash. And I'm like, well, fuck. Well, I can't even look at these sexy ass photos of her anymore because she's fucking dead. You know, it's fucking weird. But I mean, yeah, this girl is very pretty if you're into, the chocolate women, and yeah, I think they were showing actually that Shaq, Shaq, right? Shaquille O'Neal. Hey, it's me, Shaq. I'm Shaq. He messaged her on Instagram like, "Hey, keep doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you." And she's like, "Thanks, Shaq." And he's like, "Tell your boyfriends I said hello, all your boyfriends." And then she like laughed or something. And I'm like, "Dang, Shaq can do whatever the fuck he wants, dude. He could fucking like um do a Bengay commercial, icy hot, and then he could do Papa John's. I don't know. He's a fucking man, Shaq." Like, yeah, Shaq with my cactus, call it my Shactus or whatever, like the joke goes. But yeah, I mean, this woman, yeah, she's beautiful, but there's a lot of like, you go into a Mexican restaurant and probably all the waitresses there are fucking hot, like model hot as fuck. You go to a cafe, I'm sure in China, and I'm sure there's like a lot of hot Asian girls serving you, you know what I mean? To where it's like any of you could have OnlyFans, and make dollars or whatever. But I mean, it's always good to have a gimmick too. I've seen I guess I wouldn't say uglier chicks, but not as attractive girls with better gimmicks. You know what I mean? And then who knows what this girl's like willing to do. But I tell you though, those glasses are hiding like her horror. Like, it's like Clark Kent and Superman. It's hiding her horror, her horror mentality. The glasses. But yeah, I'd say that's it for today. Let me know what y'all think about North Korea wanting to. I want to shake your hand. Let me shake your hand. He wants to shake Putin's hand. Let me shake his hand. I want to shake his hand. And yeah, are you like sick and tired of Pride Month? Because man, this month's going long with it being Pride. It's just dragging, isn't it? It's dragging like those fucking those people out there dragging their balls on the street, showing off their testicles to children and saying it's Pride. What do you think about Peru? Because it doesn't matter, right? Because we're in America. Who cares about Peru? And Amanda Nunes, yeah, retiring. That's good, right? I mean, she's okay. Maybe she'll go into WWE, or she'll probably show up in AEW for whatever reason. Why not? Hopefully she's not gonna be knocking out any mascots at basketball games. And this Texas woman who works at Home Depot, yeah, I applaud her. Home Depot's a great job. They do pay pretty well now. After well, now they're like making buck because lumber's so much higher and everyone's building like their own shit, So yeah, they're making they pay really well. They do. I don't think they pay OnlyFans money, but they pay pretty well. So all I wish her well. She is pretty, but I don't know. I haven't seen the whole package, so I couldn't fully judge. But yeah, I want to thank y'all for listening today. Like, rate, review, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out the youtube.com/@LorenzoAriola. Check out the Patreon if you want bonus stuff and episodes early and ad-free. Patreon.com/LorenzoAriola. And check out the website for merchandise, or if you just want custom art made by a great artist, Retro Horror Inc., check out www.retrohorrorinc.com. Thank you for listening. Take care, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.